Hey everyone, it's Christina here. Ben's over here. Say hi.
Hello.
So I have a confession to make. We are not prepared for the coronavirus. Our kitchen was actually remodeled probably, 2-3 weeks ago? And we have got a crappy kitchen. Like it was tiny small, and there was not a lot of storage space there anyway. And now that the kitchen has been done, like in between that time, there was no point buying a lot of food because everything had to be moved all of the time. So we've just been keeping it kind of lean at the Mathewson household. And of course, we're not prepared for the coronavirus. We're definitely not prepared for all the people and all the crazies that go out and buy all the things.
You know who you are. We're watching.
Show them. We bought some toilet roll. We've got a 4-pack. We've got a family of 9, guys. This lasts like one day.
Quilton started this. Spread the word.
So we're on a toilet paper hunt. Hopefully we're going to buy more than just this because this was super expensive. We're also about to go into Robbos Meats, which is kind of like a meat shop down here. What would you say it's called, Ben?
Yeah, Robbos chicken.
Robbos chicken, Robbos meat. So they're kind of like a butcher. They usually most of their meat stuff is most of their meat is kind of cheaper. You need to move in so they can see you. Most of their meat is kind of cheaper, so we're going to go in and try and stock up on meat. The only freezer that we have is our camp freezer at the moment, so we're going to be using that inside, and a little bar type fridge is what we have at the moment. So yeah,
so we'll have to be strategic about what we get.
We're definitely going to have to be strategic. Probably we might be eating some rice and beans for a while. We'll just see how this plays out, but we're going to go get some meat, see what we can get. The car park here is full. I am surprised. I did not anticipate that the car park would be full. So we'll keep you updated on how our shopping trip goes today and see what we can get. All right, catch you soon.
Bye. So we've just got back from going inside the Robbos meat shop, and it was busy. Like I've never been here and it's been this busy before. Interestingly, I was talking to the worker in there and she was saying it's been flat out since Friday. People are going crazy. You can feel it kind of in the air. What do you think, Ben? What were your thoughts? Survivor All-Stars.
Oh, yeah, Survivor All-Stars.
Survivor All-Stars, pandemic version.
Yeah, and there was lots of things missing. So there were still some great deals, which you usually get at Robbos, but there was also some things missing as well. Yeah, like we normally will get, like there was no roast pork there. I think we got the last roast pork that was there.
They didn't have as many fancy things, probably.
Ben likes fancy things.
Which, fair enough given the circumstances.
Yeah. And like even the stuff in their deli was starting to run out, which was really interesting. Like they'd been all through their chicken mince, and you could see that their chicken pieces were out. And yeah, we got lots of chicken, which of course I will show you. P.S. If you can't see Isaac trying to make himself on camera, now you can. He's lifting his head up enough to get there.
Camera loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. So now we're off to the supermarket, see what we can get at the supermarket, see if there's any toilet roll. See you later. Rice. Well, what's that, Belle? Rice. Rice? Everyone's going to rice. Nut milk. Cup of noodles are gone. Vegetable oils. Oh my god. Stocks are gone. Have to learn to make real stock, peeps.
Look at the bread. The bread's starting to go as well.
Want some bread? Oh, you got some toilet paper. How much was that?
$8.50.
Are you serious?
Not joking.
Oh my gosh, that's
There are-
hilarious.
There are ones that cost less, but let's be honest, things aren't going to get any better at this point.
Like the smallest dose of vitamin C left.
Oh my goodness. I bet that all the comments I can't get it. One serious shopping trip. Oh, Mom, look at this.
Yeah. No, we don't need toys.
Toys aren't clothes,
We don't need toys.
and they're not clothing.
We don't need toys.
Antibacterial wipes. An elaborate food.
Apparently Wednesday they're meant to restock.
Ring Kelsey and say,
Can you just send us a box to our house, Chelsea? How
I
much
won't
is that?
tell anyone.
We won't tell anyone.
I will not tell anyone, Kelsey. It'll be our little secret.
So, yay, we got some toilet roll. It's expensive though, like right now it's not cheap to buy toilet roll or need to go to the toilet. So we got some toilet roll, we got a few other things here. Okay, heaps of stuff was gone, and it was so interesting listening to my children, especially Sophie over there. What was your reaction, Sophie, on all the stuff missing?
I'm very angry because I can't get my Italian goods. They've stolen all of the pasta. That's all I wanted to eat.
Oh, so yeah, it's an interesting time. I will do a recap of what we got today. We spent around $180. I'm going to try and make that last us for a week with some of the things that we've already got home. So I will do a recap of what we got, and then talk you through what I'm going to make with some of those. Yeah, and then later this week I will definitely be posting some of the recipes of things that I'm making for us as a family. All right, what were your reactions, Ben, of the supermarket?
Panic stations. They were not real. They were a bit anxious in there.
Yep.
Very anxious.
Anything else?
Nothing. It's just a general air of unpleasantness.
All right, we'll catch you later, and we'll do a recap of what we got and show you our toilet paper, because of course that's the gold, right?
It's exciting.
So we're back from the supermarket, and I thought, well, our shopping trip, I thought that I would show you what I've got and what I've already got sort of in our house, as well as what I just picked up at the shop. You can see we got some toilet roll. I got some potatoes because of course potatoes are a useful way to kind of spread out a meal. We got a couple of cartons of eggs, not as much as I would like, but that will do until we go shopping again, when I'm going to buy 15 dozen eggs. Meat, I got 3 of these packs. They're just like stewing steak. So as you can see, it's chuck steak. They're all around the $7 mark. So that I can put into a casserole and I can spread it out so that each one of those will do my family. It's a couple of packets of apples, sausages. I got some chicken thighs. That there I'll probably stretch a little bit. My kids don't like to eat them off the bone. They're a little bit fussy. I don't know about your kids, but mine are definitely a little bit fussy and they don't like to eat chicken off the bone. So I will cook that and I will probably pull the chicken off, and then I can separate that into at least 2 meals for us. So as you can see, that was $8. I brought this whole chicken. Now what we will do is I will roast this chicken. We've got some drumsticks as well, so I'll probably roast them too, and we will consume most of that chicken for my family of 9. And then what will happen is I will take off any extra meat and I'm going to turn this into some bone broth so that we can use that for a chicken soup. I might use these drumsticks to go with the chicken soup. I've definitely got chicken wings to do a chicken soup. I've got some frozen vegetables just to add to our fresh veggies. I got a roast pork shoulder. Now, of course, that's like nearly 20, 30, it's a bit over $25. We will make that do 2 meals. So, yeah, we will spread that out. The same with the lamb. The lamb was $36 and it was on special, so it was marked down, as you can see. We will make this do a couple of meals as well. And of course the bones for this, I'm going to turn into a bone broth as well. And I will then of course be putting that with like beans and lentils to make it tasty, but also filling. I've got bananas, onions, some tomatoes, a pumpkin for pumpkin soup, a cauliflower. That will probably go over 2 or 3 meals. This here is broccoli. Probably the light's not that great here. Let's see. There we go. So there's some broccoli, celery for soups, beetroots. We can add these to a salad, or we can just roast them or do whatever we like with them, and then we can use these leaves as a salad leaf. They're really, really good. And some carrots. And now I'll go show you what is actually in our pantry already. Okay, so this is what's in our pantry already. We've got a heap of rye flour, so I'm going to make some rye sourdough with that. We've got a heap of coconut flour. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for yet. Coconut flour, coconut flour. Heaps of coconut flour. Rice there, so I'm going to be cooking with some of that. I'll use the nori rolls to bring some iodine into our diet. Got a heap of herbs and spices here. Some beans there, tapioca flour. I don't know if I'll use that. More coconut flour. Some gelatin, some brown sugar, some chickpeas and red lentils, more lentils, black beans, red lentils, more coconut flour, some diced tomatoes. I have some Thai style noodles there, pitted dates. I think that's all that's worth mentioning. Some of this my husband has brought, some brown sugar, etc. That's pretty much the extent of it. We have like this tiny little amount of plain flour. That's it. So I'll show you this week what we may got to mention. We have oodles of olives that my beautiful friend made. So we'll be adding those as well. I do have some kombucha and some ferments back there too. So we'll see what we do with that. All right, bye for now. So thanks for joining me while I have gone shopping today. I've gone on my hunt for toilet paper. I found toilet paper Hooray. Yeah, and stay tuned this week as I show you what I make with the food that we have and how I stretch it to feed our family. All right, bye for now. Catch you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, by the way, as well.